Welcome to Spiritual Intuition.
Wonder if the truth had emotions. How would he feel? What would he be like as a person? Personification, personification. Wonder if the truth had emotions. How would he feel? What would he be like as a person? Personification, personification. How come I'm the most looked over when I'm the most needed? I feel so furious. Compulsive liars laugh when they think that I'm defeated and deflated. But on the up and up, I can easily be inflated by the vocal cords of a genuine person that's not afraid to get me out into the public, to be heard with all my good intentions. Even though I tend to break hearts when I'm spoken, that's why those who can't handle my outcome run away when they feel my presence. But I don't fault them for wanting to go astray, because one day they will find their way to me, the truth, the light, the beginning, the ending. Wonder if the truth had emotions. How would he feel? What would he be like as a person? Personification, personification. Wonder if the truth had emotions. How would he feel? What would he be like as a person? Personification, personification.
Mentally we enslaved, shackles on our brains, scared to learn something new because they got us all trained. Use knowledge as a key to unlock your mental shackles. Mentally we enslaved, shackles on our brains, scared to learn something new, so we move with the grain. Use knowledge as a key to unlock your mental shackles. Mentally we enslaved, shackles on our brains, scared to learn something new because they got us all trained. Use knowledge as a key to unlock your mental shackles. Mentally we enslaved, shackles on our brains, scared to learn something new, so we move with the grain. Use knowledge as a key to unlock your mental shackles.
The emphasis of a mentality leads to spiritual mortality. Instead of releasing our soul's creativity, we slave for a job that we hate to earn a salary. The vision of ethnicity due to egotistic superiority. Feasting on the product of hate that infests our mental cavity. But scared to face the truth about our own insecurities. Finding fault in others before they can find them in me. That's a part of the reason we don't support one another. A slave psychologically filled with jealousy can turn you into a can against your own brother. Chill.
Mentally we enslaved, shackles on our brains, scared to learn something new because they got us all trained. Use knowledge as a key to unlock your mental shackles. Mentally we enslaved, shackles on our brains, scared to learn something new, so we move with the grain. Use knowledge as a key to unlock your mental shackles. Mentally we enslaved, shackles on our brains, scared to learn something new because they got us all trained. Use knowledge as a key to unlock your mental shackles. Mentally we enslaved, shackles on our brains, scared to learn something new, so we move with the grain. Use knowledge as a key to unlock your mental shackles. My heart is with God, but I still know the history. Christianity is built on the foundation of bloodshed and dead bodies. But they not gonna tell you that because they don't wanna lose members. Every time they lose a member, that's a step closer to their wealth being over. They claim they witness for Jehovah, but they really witness for themselves. They don't care about your soul, they too busy trying to prove a point to the real. I used to go to church faithfully every Sunday till I came into the truth. Pastors have to make an oath before they preach the night till they fight the whole truth. Yeah. Start feeling real annoyed when I hear about the Pope feeling on little boys. People worship him like he God in the flesh, but he's sick in the head. Freud. In reality, he a pervert who deserved to get shot in the chest. Knock him off his pedestal along with his blown off vest. Mentally we enslaved, shackles on our brains, scared to learn something new because they got us all trained. Use knowledge as a key to unlock your mental shackles. Mentally we enslaved. Shackles on our brains, scared to learn something new, so we move with the grain. Use knowledge as a key to unlock your mental shackles. Mentally we enslaved. Shackles on our brains, scared to learn something new because they got us all trained. Use knowledge as a key to unlock your mental shackles. Mentally we enslaved. Shackles on our brains, scared to learn something new, so we move with the grain. Use knowledge as a key to unlock your mental shackles. Mentally we enslaved. Shackles on our brains, scared to learn something new because they got us all trained. Use knowledge as a key to unlock your mental shackles. Mentally we enslaved. Shackles on our brains, scared to learn something new, so we move with the grain. Use knowledge as a key to unlock your mental shackles. Mentally we enslaved. Shackles on our brains, scared to learn something new because they got us all trained. Use knowledge as a key to unlock your mental shackles. Mentally we enslaved. Shackles on our brains, scared to learn something new, so we move with the grain. Use knowledge as a key to unlock your mental shackles.
To these young brothers that's caught up in these streets, they in need of a leader. Give hope to these young brothers. Show them a different way, make them better. Give hope to these young brothers that's caught up in these streets, they in need of a leader. Give hope to these young brothers. Show them a different way, make them better. Hanging and banging is only cool just for that moment. Stay in school, get your education, stay decent. Following the wrong crowd would only get you so far. Walk your own path, be different and shine star. The juvenile center wasn't made for you. Don't waste greatness trying to fit in with a bunch of fools. The dues you pay now will add up in the future. Every bad decision you make can jeopardize you. Take it from me, I'm not talking nothing but real talk. It's better to be uncool than laying in some chalk. I got so many homies who done went that way, and I'm here to tell you they not gonna wake up out that grave. You got a good head on your shoulders, keep it like that. There's nothing wrong with being smart, keep your studies intact. And keep your eyes on the prize, I'm talking legal money. Leave that street life alone because that life is shady. Give hope to these young brothers that's caught up in these streets, they in need of a leader. Give hope to these young brothers. Show them a different way, make them better. Give hope to these young brothers that's caught up in these streets, they in need of a leader. Give hope to these young brothers. Show them a different way, make them better. It's hard to get a job with a felony on your background, so think before you act. Your actions could make you jail bound. Chances are none to slim when you young and black. No, make yourself a walking target with your hat turned back. Pull up your jeans, take that bandana out your pocket. You only 12 years old, talking about you making profits. Say, man, these cops ain't playing, they shooting brothers down for any type of reason, even breathing. Leave them streets alone now and take your butt to the house. Take that gold out your mouth and read a book or two. Open up your mind, learn something new. Oh Jesus, time to do better. Stop putting dope in the hands of these mountains and set a better example. How about put some hope in their hands, teach them some principles, wisdom, knowledge, understanding, teach our youth how to be upstanding. Give hope to these young brothers that's caught up in these streets, they in need of a leader. Give hope to these young brothers. Show them a different way, make them better. Give hope to these young brothers that's caught up in these streets, they in need of a leader. Give hope to these young brothers. Show them a different way, make them better. Give hope to these young brothers that's caught up in these streets, they in need of a leader. Give hope to these young brothers. Show them a different way, make them better. Give hope to these young brothers that's caught up in these streets, they in need of a leader. Give hope to these young brothers. Show them a different way, make them better.
Yeah, it's your boy Patience. Real life music. The land I walk is cursed and full of torment. God protect us, guard us from rigor mortis. The land I walk is cursed and full of torment. The devil run my country, so there's no remorse. The oppressors suppress us and make us bow down to their rules and regulations, therefore we bound. They inflict punishment on those who won't conform. Your martial law is in full effect, ready for that storm. Presidential candidates burn races out the closet, but black people don't see the lean, made us idiotic. I know it may seem like a dream, but it's not awakened. This land is full of our blood, and she's overflowing. When I look at television, I see devil's eyes, and they filled with so much hate, I damn near wanna cry. God, is it true? Are we really here just to suffer? God, please answer me and justify my anger. The land I walk is cursed and full of torment. God protect us, guard us from rigor mortis. The land I walk is cursed and full of torment. The devil run my country, so there's no remorse.
Dr. CB had cures and they took his life. Soon as he came to America, don't fall for hype. Great men died trying to save humanity. That sound very suspicious, that's pure vanity. God made the earth beautiful, we made it ugly and filled it with so much evil and craziness. Ask me, we gon' be the cause of our extension. Stop and take a look around and see all the violence. America is going to hell in a handbasket. Get your passports ready, let the devil have it. No need to fear, trust in God, cause he got us covered. All we can do is hope and pray, we all recover.
The land I walk is cursed and full of torment. God protect us, guard us from rigor mortis. The land I walk is cursed and full of torment. The devil run my country, so there's no remorse. The land I walk is cursed and full of torment. God protect us, guard us from rigor mortis. The land I walk is cursed and full of torment. The devil run my country, so there's no remorse.
Everybody take a chance every day, let their babies out the house. Everybody do. You know, everybody taking chances out here.
No matter your background, move around. The streets ain't a game, they get you shot down. No matter your background, move around. The streets ain't a game, they get you shot down. The streets ain't a game, no. The streets ain't a game, no. The streets ain't a game, no. The streets ain't a game, they get you shot down. No matter your background, move around. The streets ain't a game, they get you shot down. No matter your background, move around. The streets ain't a game, they get you shot down. The streets ain't a game, nah. The streets ain't a game, nah. The streets ain't a game, nah. The streets ain't a game, they get you shot down. His rough surroundings chewed up his dreams and spit them back out. Along with his self-esteem, he took a hard route. The only influence he had was the neighborhood. His parents didn't care, they didn't mean no good. Imagine being 10, seeing your parents shoot up. If it was me, yeah, I'd be shook up. Here go another black boy full of confusion, searching for a way out with bad directions. Lost and it's sad cause he's so young and smart. You could tell he had a lot of good inside his heart, but the love was gone, like the love in his home. But he loved the streets, they gave him food to eat. No matter your background, move around. The streets ain't a game, they get you shot down. No matter your background, move around. The streets ain't a game, they get you shot down. The streets ain't a game, nah. The streets ain't a game, nah. The streets ain't a game, nah. The streets ain't a game, they get you shot down. No matter your background, move around. The streets ain't a game, they get you shot down. No matter your background, move around. The streets ain't a game, they get you shot down. The streets ain't a game, nah. The streets ain't a game, nah. The streets ain't a game, nah. The streets ain't a game, they get you shot down. Sad to say, but he never made it to high school. His teenage years consist of jail and breaking rules. A real foot soldier kept the devil out the holster. Death was around him, you could smell the odor. His dream to be a fighter was far behind, but he will fire if any cross that line. 16 with the mind of a grown man who thought he had the whole world in his hands, until the streets that fed him put a big hole in him, snatched his life away and left his J's on him. That's what I call being betrayed by the hands that feed. The streets will use you till they no longer need. No matter your background, move around. The streets ain't a game, they get you shot down. No matter your background, move around. The streets ain't a game, they get you shot down. The streets ain't a game, nah. The streets ain't a game, nah. The streets ain't a game, nah. The streets ain't a game, they get you shot down. No matter your background, move around. The streets ain't a game, they get you shot down. No matter your background, move around. The streets ain't a game, they get you shot down. The streets ain't a game, nah. The streets ain't a game, nah. The streets ain't a game, nah. The streets ain't a game, they get you shot down. Depression will weigh you down like gravity. Depression, it's a hard thing to be. Depression made me feel incomplete. Depression, I didn't let it get the best of me. Depression will weigh you down like gravity. Depression, it's a hard thing to be. Depression made me feel incomplete. Depression, I didn't let it get the best of me. A long, hard, cold mind gone in a way. Paranoid, I couldn't avoid it, I was lost in a maze. It's hard to breathe in open space when your mind is confined. Been down that road oh so many times. Every thought in my head was oh so negative. When you knee deep in struggle, it's hard to think positive. Stress pressed on my chest, I couldn't sleep at night. Death gripped on my throat, choked me every night. I'm waking out of cold sweats with nothing in sight but a vodka bottle reflecting my misery. Living depression free was something I couldn't see. Wanted to give up so many times, but angels wouldn't let. Depression will weigh you down like gravity. Depression, it's a hard thing to be. Depression made me feel incomplete. Depression, I didn't let it get the best of me. Depression will weigh you down like gravity. Depression, it's a hard thing to be. Depression made me feel incomplete. Depression, I didn't let it get the best of me. Pain, rain, puddles deep inside, nobody could see. The devil laughed with no shame, he had me going crazy. Put my fist through walls to release frustration. Dangerous anger had a hold with no type of restriction. I was quick to grab the pistol when situations arose. My coals burning my eyes, no soul was present. Had to do some serious soul searching. Now I'm knocking on 30's door as a whole new person. God created in me a new heart and made me very civil. I'm glad to say I'm no longer miserable. Happy as happy can be since I've overcame depression and anger. My mind feels so free. It took years to make this progress. I thank God for my willpower. I feel so blessed to still be here, standing, remaining strong with thoughts of ending it gone. Depression will weigh you down like gravity. Depression, it's a hard thing to be. Depression made me feel incomplete. Depression, I didn't let it get the best of me. Depression will weigh you down like gravity. Depression, it's a hard thing to be. Depression made me feel incomplete. Depression, I didn't let it get the best of me. Depression will weigh you down like gravity. Depression, it's a hard thing to be. Depression made me feel incomplete. Depression, I didn't let it get the best of me. Depression will weigh you down like gravity. Depression, it's a hard thing to be. Depression made me feel incomplete. Depression, I didn't let it get the best of me. Paranoia made me very distant from society. Paranoia had me rushing to the bottle to erase the worry. Paranoia had a strong grip on me, but I finally broke loose. Paranoia, God understood, so I did a lot of praying just to make it through. Paranoia, 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 paranoia. Burning red candles in the midst of my loneliness. Stress was overwhelming, had me flooded with darkness. Paranoia had me so spaced out that I didn't trust not one soul. Isolation was a must, I even kept my distance from the people that love me. Used to think everybody was out to get me. If you ever lived in fear, then you know what I'm talking about. I never left the house without a fully loaded strap. I'd be damned if I let somebody rob me again and get away. They mama gonna be crying at they son. Wait, excuse the harsh lingo, that was my mind state. It was hard to adapt. After coming close to death, I had to retrain my whole self. Paranoia made me very distant from society. Paranoia had me rushing to the bottle to erase the worry. Paranoia had a strong grip on me, but I finally broke loose. Paranoia, God understood, so I did a lot of praying just to make it through. Paranoia, 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 paranoia. In 2010, I felt I had a head trauma. You know you're paranoid when you can't trust your mama. I was tripping real hard like a person on acid. I was trapped in my mind like a damn mental patient. At least that's what it felt like. Panic attacks pushed me closer to the light. The things that I went through feel so surreal. I was fighting for my sanity and my free will. I was Jim Carrey in the movie 23. This prophet told me she could see the devil in me. And on that same day I noticed I wasn't myself. And on that same day I begged God for his help because I couldn't fight myself. Paranoia made me very distant from society. Paranoia had me rushing to the bottle to erase the worry. Paranoia had a strong grip on me, but I finally broke loose. Paranoia, God understood, understood, so I did a lot of praying just to make it through. Paranoia, 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 paranoia made me very distant from society. Paranoia had me rushing to the bottle to erase the worry. Paranoia had a strong grip on me, but I finally broke loose. Paranoia, God understood, so I did a lot of praying just to make it through. Paranoia.
I just want to tell you, stay strong. Don't give up hope. Everything gonna work itself out at the end. Just remember one thing, God is there with you. The struggle you going through now is just for a moment. Moment.
It's so hard for a young single mother trying to raise her kids on her own. It's so hard to keep the bills paid up, cause Wendy's don't bring enough home. It's so hard for a young single mother trying to raise her kids on her own. It's so hard to keep the bills paid up, cause Wendy's don't bring enough home. It's so hard. No steady income, so a kid stay hungry. To make up for the loss, she went and sold her body. No other choice but to do. She got 3 mouths to feed. She filed for food stamps and got rejected. So mean, such a shame. They claim she made too much. Baby daddy's locked up in the pen, so she can't get child support. She cried till her eyes dry every single night. While the kids sleep, God, this can't be right. It's what she say when she pray, she stay under pressure. Bill collectors acting funny, sending threats at her for being months behind on her bills and rent. They don't care to know where the money went. The youngest one is the baby and he need diapers. No family around to help, they turn their back on her. Those are small details they don't wanna know. All they know is eviction, pack your bags and go. Hard for a young single mother trying to raise her kids on her own. It's so hard to keep the bills paid up, cause Wendy's don't bring enough home. It's so hard for a young single mother trying to raise her kids on her own. It's so hard to keep the bills paid up, cause Wendy's don't bring enough home. It's so school called DHS and got her kids took. No money for a lawyer, so she got overlooked. Can you picture your kids crying and reaching in court, saying don't let them take me, I won't be bad no more. She left court that morning with so much grief in her heart. Her kids was all she had, now she falling apart. To escape all the pain, she started using drugs heavy, and due to that, she lost her job at Wendy's. No diploma, no GED, the streets took her in. She became a prostitute and depended on men. Her life was going downhill very quickly. One night without knowing, she was raped repeatedly. Next morning she was found by the Little Rock PD, by the riverfront with a very slow heartbeat. That was 5 years ago, now she living better as a very successful business owner. It was a hard fight, but she got her kids back. And happily married, she finally where she wanna be at. Struggle no more. 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 It's so hard for a young single mother trying to raise her kids on her own. It's so hard to keep the bills paid up, cause Wendy's don't bring enough home. It's so hard for a young single mother trying to raise her kids on her own. It's so hard to keep the bills paid up, cause Wendy's don't bring enough home. It's so hard for a young single mother trying to raise her kids on her own. It's so hard to keep the bills paid up, cause Wendy's don't bring enough home. It's so hard for a young single mother trying to raise her kids on her own. It's so hard to keep the bills paid up, cause Wendy's don't bring enough home. It's so hard.
I want to dedicate this love letter to my beautiful wife, Ashley Davis, my queen, my world, my everything.
Yeah. You the only one I
trust, you my earthly goddess. I mean that with all my soul, no need to be modest. I'm very thankful to have you in my life. If you ever left me, I swear I wouldn't be right. Our arrangement alone is God orchestrated, and I mean every note composed with great music. In the flesh, you the best, I promise. To be honest, you the milk to my thistle, the light shining through my dark prism. Your presence is needed, never think otherwise. When you're not around, my heart break and cry. It's hard to shake that alone feeling, you know. Our love is so pure, every day we grow. Divine is the only word that describes the interwoven love man can't divide. Divine is the only word that describes the interwoven love man can't divide. Our love is so divine. 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 You'll never be abandoned as long as I'm around, and I put that on my life to always hold you down and take up for you even when I know you're wrong. You became my second nature the day I took you on and made our souls as one. 3 years October, I'm addicted to your chocolate. It's hard to stay sober. Rehab is nowhere on the list to be found. You my drug for sure. I need you by the pound. What I live for, your essence and nothing more. I love you sincerely, always yours. When I get a lot of money, I'm gonna spoil you riding. All because you deserve nothing less than that treatment. Yeah, I hope to make up for all the times I made you cry. Every time we get into it, I feel like I'm dying. This ain't nothing but a moment, let me dry your tears. I ain't going nowhere, ain't no need to fear. Divine is the only word that describes the interwoven love man can't divide. Divine is the only word that describes the interwoven love man can't divide. Our love is so divine. 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 Divine is the only word that describes the interwoven love man can't divide. Divine is the only word that describes the interwoven love man can't divide. Our love is so divine. 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 Divine. Think about the love that you have with her. Think about the love that you have with him. Keep your vision strong, don't let it blur. Pray hard when major change occur. Think about the love that you have with him. Think about the love that you have with her. Keep your vision strong, don't let it blur. Pray hard when major change occur. Never give up on the person you love. Keep fighting hard and stay strong, love. When things get hard, you gotta look above the situation. Think about the love. Think about the love that you have with her. Think about the love that you have with him. Sit down and talk and dispute your problem. Ain't nothing perfect when it comes to marriage. Don't waste your time being mad about small things that's bad and very much so unhealthy. Life is short, so be happy with your spouse. Stop being angry. Think about something more important. Life, future goals, and decisions. They have to be made with precision. Staying happy is the main agenda. Love is hard to enjoy when you're thinking it's bitter. It's time to let go all those bitter things, such as the passing of joyful tune. Especially when you're trying to start over new, on new avenue. It's all up to you. It's all up to you. Think about the love that you have with her. Think about the love that you have with him. Keep your vision strong, don't let it blur. Pray hard when major change occur. Think about the love that you have with him. Think about the love that you have with her. Keep your vision strong, don't let it blur. Pray hard when major change occur. Misunderstandings equal conflict. No need to worry, that's an easy fix. Communicate better with your other half. I myself had to learn that math. A small mistake can be detrimental to a marriage when it's sentimental. Being a husband is a good thing. Cherish your position and whatever it brings. A fine, good woman is hard to find. So if you marry one, keep yourself in line. Control your manhood and respect her mind, body, soul. In God's eyes, y'all consider whole. After trading vows, it's one for the other like best pals. Remember y'all vows when times get foul. That right there should hold y'all down. Through it all, pick up your frowns and keep your minds filled to the top. With positive thoughts, don't stop thinking positive about your spouse. When things go wrong at the house, grab each other hand and pray it out. Instead of pointing fingers at the crowd, it's all on y'all to make it now. Think about the love that you have with her. Think about the love that you have with him. Keep your vision strong, don't let it blur.
Pray hard when major change occur. Think about the love that you have with him. Think about the love that you have with her. Keep your vision strong, don't let it blur. Pray hard when major change occur. Think about the love that you have with her. Think about the love that you have with him. Keep your vision strong, don't let it blur. Pray hard when major change occur. Think about the love that you have with him. Think about the love that you have with her. Keep your vision strong, don't let it blur. Pray hard when major change occur.
It's a reason why I walked away, and it's not because I don't love you. I pray that you will come around someday. It's a reason why I walked away, and it's not because I don't love you. I pray that you will come around someday. It hurt my heart bad to walk away. It hurt my heart bad to walk away. It hurt my heart bad to walk away. It hurt my heart bad to walk away.
It wasn't ever my choice to walk out of your life. I tried to play a part, but things never went right. I tried to come around when you was a newborn, but they wouldn't let me. I even missed your second birthday, cause they was acting petty, calling the laws just to make me cause a scene. And I caused it by beating at the door, right screaming, let me see my baby. In your mama eyes, I wasn't nothing but a donor. To be honest with you, I never had a real chance to be your father. I paid child support on time and but still denied the time that I really wanted to spend with you. There were so many issues. Over time, people managed to turn you against me by making me out to be the bad guy. Yeah, that was real silly. When you get older, hopefully you will understand. I had to walk away to keep all the confusion down that was at hand. Just know I love you and always will. Don't let nobody make you think otherwise and tell you how you feel.
It's a reason why I walked away, and it's not because I don't love you. I pray that you will come around someday. It's a reason why I walked away, and it's not because I don't love you. I pray that you will come around someday. It hurt my heart bad to walk away. It hurt my heart bad to walk away. It hurt my heart bad to walk away. It hurt my heart bad to walk away.
You still my daughter no matter what, so never be ashamed to pick up the phone. Give me a holler, I'm always here if you need me. In my eyes, you will always be my baby, the split image of me. I pray that God would allow you to meet your brothers and sisters one day in the future. I swear it hurts me to my soul to not play a full role in your life, baby. I know how you feel, I know how it feels. I hate we can't bond, but that time will come.
It's a reason why I walked away, and it's not because I don't love you. I pray that you will come around someday. It's a reason why I walked away, and it's not because I don't love you. I pray that you will come around someday. It hurt my heart bad to walk away. 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 It's a reason why I walked away, and it's not because I don't love you. I pray that you will come around someday. It's a reason why I walked away, and it's not because I don't love you. I pray that you will come around someday. It hurt my heart bad to walk away. It hurt my heart bad to walk away. It hurt my heart bad to walk away. It hurt my heart bad to walk away.
It made me feel less of a person, had me hurting, it made me feel like I didn't have no purpose. But it's all to the good, cause I made something out my life, I'm living good. It made me feel less of a person, had me hurting, it made me feel like I didn't have no purpose. But it's all to the good, cause I made something out my life, I'm living good.
People put me down.
People
call me stupid and worthless and fill me with doubt. I wonder how those people feel when they look at me now. I came a long way from that boy who didn't have no confidence. I used to hate myself so much, now I love my reflection. My most embarrassing moment changed me. I remember them tears when I was being made fun of by all my peers. During a basketball game in front of 2 schools, the whole crowd clowned me, saying look at his shoes. I was the only one on the team who had torn up shoes. After that I quit the team, nobody rooted for me. Nobody came to my games, people overlooked me. I swear people let me down to the lowest degree. It made me feel less of a person, had me hurt, it made me feel like I didn't have no purpose.
People put me down,
but it's all to the good, cause I made something out my life, I'm living good, good.
people put me down,
It made me feel less of a person, had me hurt, it made me feel like I didn't have no purpose.
people put me down,
But it's all to the good, cause I made something out my life, I'm living good, good. All the criticism made me who I am now. Insults no longer have power, I take them and smile. My heart is tough as leather, can't nobody get me down. Get me all up in my feelings, it's a new me now. To be real, I let the petty talk fly over my head. I pray for my doubters and hope they find their way instead. And to the youngsters, always push yourself, please don't give up. Don't let what people say discourage you, keep your drive up. I've done what people said I couldn't do. Prime example, people said I wouldn't make it, but look, I'm successful. About to graduate from college with a degree in my hands. I never gave up, kept striving and walked in my plans. Remember this, you can do anything you put your mind to. There's no limits, so don't let people put limits on you.
people put me down,
It made me feel less of a person, had me hurt, it made me feel like I didn't have no purpose.
people put me down,
But it's all to the good, cause I made something out my life, I'm living good, good.
people put me down,
It made me feel less of a person, had me hurt, it made me feel like I didn't have no purpose.
people put me down,
But it's all to the good, cause I made something out my life, I'm living good, good.
people put me down,
It made me feel less of a person, had me hurt, it made me feel like I didn't have no purpose.
people put me down,
But it's all to the good, cause I made something out my life, I'm living good, good.
people put me down,
It made me feel less of a person, had me hurt, it made me feel like I didn't have no purpose.
people put me down,
But it's all to the good, cause I made something out my life, I'm living good, good.
people put me down.
Give hope to these young brothers that's caught up in these streets, they in need of a leader. Give hope to these young brothers, show them a different way, make them better. Give hope to these young brothers that's caught up in these streets, they in need of a leader. Give hope to these young brothers, show them a different way, make them better.
We gotta give hope to these YGs. Show them a better way than moving keys. Rent's past due, and there's no lights. So you clapping the hustle and it'll be alright. Try to get a job, but they look at you funny. So we make some twerk, yeah, to get the money. Open your eyes, cause they don't want you to see the door. The system pimping our race just like a broke whore. We built this country, so where my 40 acres in the mule? So smiling in my face if you think it's all cool. We don't got planes or boats, so where the dope come from? Niggas need to awake, cause they thinking we dumb. Yeah, still hope, because we still kings. We need to educate our children and respect our queens. Brothers getting shot down, walking to the corner store. I can't do nothing in this world but B.Mo.
Give hope to these young brothers that's caught up in these streets, they in need of a leader. Give hope to these young brothers, show them a different way, make them better. Give hope to these young brothers that's caught up in these streets, they in need of a leader. Give hope to these young brothers, show them a different way, make them better. Hanging and banging is only cool just for that moment. Stay in school, get your education, stay decent. Following the wrong crowd would only get you so far. Walk your own path, be different and shine star. The juvenile center wasn't made for you. Don't waste greatness trying to fit in with a bunch of fools. The dues you pay now will add up in the future. Every bad decision you make can jeopardize you. Take it from me, I'm not talking nothing but real talk. It's better to be uncool than laying in some chalk. I got so many homies who done went their way, and I'm here to tell you they not gonna wake up out their grave. You got a good head on your shoulders, keep it like that. There's nothing wrong with being smart, keep your studies intact. And keep your eyes on the prize, I'm talking legal money. Leave that street life alone because that life is shady. Give hope to these young brothers that's caught up in these streets. They in need of a leader. Give hope to these young brothers. Show them a different way, make them better. Give hope to these young brothers that's caught up in these streets. They in need of a leader. Give hope to these young brothers. Show them a different way, make them better.
You gotta hold on, my young brother. You gotta roll on, my young brother. Ducking and dodging the cops off in these streets. Gotta get it by any means, young brother. And sometimes I feel like you lost, like you been nailed to the cross. You paid the cost to be the boss, but put your own brothers in the crosshairs. Life ain't fair, but you gotta do it right. Get your education, don't believe the hype. And pray to God every night to see better days, man. Don't fall for these evils. Do something to uplift the people. Tell these youngins that we equal, and don't let the past become the sequel. We gotta
give hope to these young brothers that's caught up in these streets. They in need of a leader. Give hope to these young brothers. Show them a different way, make them better. Give hope to these young brothers that's caught up in these streets. They in need of a leader. Give hope to these young brothers. Show them a different way, make them better. Give hope to these young brothers that's caught up in these streets. They in need of a leader. Give hope to these young brothers. Show them a different way, make them better. Give hope to these young brothers that's caught up in these streets. They in need of a leader. Give hope to these young brothers. Show them a different way, make them better. Open your third eye, stay focused and pay attention. Draw close to the God, cause the enemy lurking. Open your third eye, stay focused and pay attention. Draw close to the God, cause the enemy lurking. Open your third eye. Open your third eye. Open your third eye. Open your third eye, stay focused and pay attention. Only a fool despise truth, it's so many. Now standing their grounds, they rather run around and beg for pity. Be alarmed, things are way deeper than what it seems. These walk the streets at night, searching to snatch a dream. What that mean? That mean we fall for any and everything that's painted in bright colors. We can't see the tainted cause it's painted. The devil's plan unfolding in front of our very eyes. The wise and heart don't see. They flooded with pride and under satanic control. They unaware of media, the pentagram and stripping they souls. We're leaving nothing but empty corpse, clueless with an AK-47. Open your third eye, stay focused and pay attention. Draw close to the God, cause the enemy lurking. Open your third eye, stay focused and pay attention. Draw close to the God, cause the enemy lurking. Open your third eye. Open your third eye. Open your third eye. Open your third eye, stay focused and pay attention. Stay focused, cause bogus activity is on the rise. Politicians debate, hate, but they on the same side. His lies on top of lies, blocking the truth. Egyptian tight secrets, they all on mute. Moving in silence to keep balance is far-fetched. Her lies is gamble to them, they taking all bets. They supply the streets with drugs to corrode the mind state of the young and old. Society can't see because it's lacking the optic nerve. But maybe not, we maybe just lacking nerve to go against the true black reaper. Jack the Ripper, mind taker, manhood separator. It's time to cut their head off the leader. Open your third eye, stay focused and pay attention. Draw close to the God, cause the enemy lurking. Open your third eye, stay focused and pay attention. Draw close to the God, cause the enemy lurking. Open your third eye. Open your third eye. Open your third eye. Open your third eye, stay focused and pay attention. Open your third eye, stay focused and pay attention. Draw close to the Yah, cause the enemy lurking. Open your third eye, stay focused and pay attention. Draw close to the Yah, cause the enemy lurking. Open your third eye. Open your third eye. Open your third eye. Open your third eye.
I just want to thank everybody that took time out to listen to this album, man. I hope I touched a few hearts and opened up a few eyes with it. You know, that was the main purpose and goal, and I hope I achieved it, man. Look, y'all support and love mean a lot to me. And, you know, I hope I see y'all on the next album and the album after that. You hear me? You know, keep on spreading the word. Keep on listening. And stay, you know, keep in touch with me. You know, send a few messages my way. I try to return the message to you. You know, I look forward to y'all feedback off this album. Thank y'all so much. Peace and blessings. Yeah.